folks. Today we're going to cover day 9 of Unit 9. And so we're going to start off today always with the Schoology site here. Just want to make sure that we are always checking our folder here, Just Words Unit 9. And in that folder, we have the weekly links. So last week we did Unit 9, Day 7, when we met on block day, and then you were assigned Unit 9, Day 8. This is Unit 9, Day 9. And anytime your tools or pages that we refer to is always going to be in these folders. So Just Start presentations. If you have a word that you missed today, or you didn't get the definition or sentence down, the whole PowerPoint is here for all the Just Start activities. And then in the words, so when we do a demonstration word or vocabulary word, you'll find demonstration words right here, and then vocabulary words right here. This is just a template, so it's easy for you to use. If you can't print these out, you can use a pen or pencil or paper today is totally fine. Okay, it looks like we are on day 9 of this unit, which means we're coming up towards a test soon. So we're going to start off with our first activity, which is vocabulary. So you'll need to get the demonstration word sheet out, or just a pen, paper, and ahead in front of you. Okay, so let's go to the screen. And whenever we do a new unit, so we're going to go into Unit 9, and we're not in Day 8 anymore. We're going to go to Day 9. And we're going to start with a Just Start. I'm going to have you copy down this word, the meaning in a sentence, on your vocabulary section that you printed out or on paper in front of you. Okay, here we go. The first word we have is blurry. Blurry. And the definition in parentheses says something fuzzy and difficult to see. And then we're going to use it in a sentence. Without my glasses, the blackboard looks blurry to me. So I'm going to give you some time to write those two things down, the definition, and then use it in a sentence. Okay. The next part is that we're going to mark up the word, and this is how you mark up the word. Okay, so we're going to scoop the syllable. So the base word here is blur. So we're going to scoop it, blur, and it's an R-controlled syllable. Because we are adding the Y, we're going to double the consonant after the vowel so that we have the UR sound, so we're going to circle that. We're going to put a star over the R because that's the consonant that was doubled. And then we're going to circle the suffix ending Y. I'll let you do that right now. Okay, so now we're going to move on. And I'm going to go back to Day 9. And then we're going to build some words. Okay, so let's build the word blurry again. So it's BL. And then we're going to add the UR sound. And then we're going to add the Y, blurry. Okay, so we have the word blur. And then I'm actually going to use my suffix Y. That's what we're working with today. Okay, and we're going to go over the one-to-one-to-one spelling rule. Okay, our control syllables that we're working with today have spelling rules. So we're going to go over that. R controlled, one-to-one-to-one spelling rule. Okay. So let's go over those questions when we think about the one-to-one-to-one spelling rule. So the first thing, we're looking at the word blur. And the question we first ask ourselves, is this a one-syllable word that is R controlled? Yes. Does it have one vowel? Yes. Is there only one consonant after the vowel? Yes. Okay. So what do we do here? We are going to add the suffix ending Y. What do we know about the suffix ending? It's a consonant. And so whenever we add a consonant, we need to double the consonant after the vowel, which is R. Blurry. Blurry. Okay, so let's do some practice words. And we're going to do words that are different. And we're going to change it up a little bit and do different suffix endings. And I'll just pull the ones that we're going to work with today. So today we worked with Y. And we're going to also work with vowel suffix endings. So ing we may work with. And another vowel suffix ending that we see is ed. Okay, so here we go. Let's start with the word. And I'm trying to figure out a different word than blurred. Okay, well, let's start with blurry. Okay, so blurry is a good one, but then we're going to do blurred. Blurred. So what do we know about the Y and ED? They're vowel endings. So if I were going to do blurred, B, L, and then we have the UR. So if I were to make going from blurry to blurred, which is past tense, we know if we do the one-to-one rule, it is a one-to-one-to-one R controlled. So when we add a vowel suffix ending, so I said this was consonant before, but we know Y is the vowel, right? Whenever you add a consonant, you're going to double the R after the vowel. And so it's going to be the same thing again. So blurred is you're going to double that R. Okay. All right. So if I were to do a different word, let's do a different one. What would it be? All right. So let's do I'll just do an ing word. All right. We're going to do tar. So let's spell the word tar. How would I spell tar? Write it with your finger on the desk or table that you're at. Tar. And what R sound are we working with? So the first sound we're working with is a T. And then we're going to work with the AR sound. T-R. Two sounds there. All right. I'm going to spell the word tarring. Okay. So let's go over those questions again. The one-to-one-to-one spelling rule. Okay. Is this a one-syllable word that is R controlled? Yes. Does it have one vowel? Yes. Is there only one consonant after the vowel? Yes. So when we add a suffix ending like ed, ing, and y that is a vowel suffix ending, we need to double the R after the A, right? So tarring, T-A-R-R. There's my R. Tarring. Okay. And when we mark up these words, we're going to scoop the base word, the syllable, right? And tell me what the syllable is. You're going to also star over the extra R, and then you're going to circle the suffix ending, if that makes sense. Okay? All right. Here we go. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to have you work out of your challenge book, and we are going to practice adding a suffix ending that is a vowel suffix ending. And what do we do with the consonant after the vowel? Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to do a review one before I sign these pages out of your workbook. So I'm going to go over the ones that are in the workbook first, and then I'm going to assign those. Okay, so we understand what we need to be doing. Okay, so in the workbook, the challenge book, which is also located in your Unit 9 folder. So I'll go back and show you where that is located. So all of the Just Words Student Challenge book is right here. So if you print that out, that's great if you have that in front of you. But if you don't have it today, just open this up, and I'm only going to have you do, and I'll show you where you need to do this. Okay, it will open up the PDF, and you should have completed already days 1 through 5 in the challenge notebook. And now we're going to complete days 6 through 7. And so what I'm talking about today is we're going to go down here. And there you go. And then you have the whole section that you worked on so far. This was assigned the other day, last block. And then this was also assigned earlier when we were in school, days 1 through 5. This should be done already, the days, units 9, days 6 through 7. And then here are the examples that I was going to show you on the board, but I'll just show you here. So if you had the word porch and you're adding a suffix ending that's a vowel suffix ending, you're not going to change the base word. And this is how you would mark up the word porches. You would mark up the syllable. It's R-controlled, O-R. You circle the R-controlled sound, and then you circle the suffix ending. Look at this word right here, serving. The base word is serve. So that would be the word that you would see, serve. Okay? Because it's an R-controlled, and it's R-controlled consonant E, when you add a vowel ending like ing, that E gets dropped. And you just write the E above, and you don't have it here. And then you circle the vowel suffix ending. It's R-controlled, scoop it, and then circle the ER sound. Another example is starring. And so we do the 1-to-1, the one spelling rule in this one. And then you go through the steps. Okay, does it have one syllable? Does it have one vowel? Does it have a consonant after the vowel? Okay, and if it's a vowel suffix ending, you're going to double the consonant that's after the vowel. And this is how you would mark that up. Okay, they did like a little mark here. You could put a star above there, whatever you choose to do. You have to show that it's been added. So they did like that, or put a star. Okay, folks, so that's what your assignment is, to do your challenge book. Days 1 through 10 should be completed. Looks like we have a unit test coming up soon. Have a great one. Take care. Bye.